So, what's up, everybody? I just wanted to chat to you real quick about what my taste in Christian music is. It's a bit abstract, obviously, never done a normal thing, and I tend to always look backwards in my music. I found this guy when I was actually looking for samples that I could use in some existing hip-hop sort of production that I was sort of doing in my own personal time, because being a hip-hop producer and then becoming a Christian, I kind of fell out with hip-hop in the industry, and I was kind of looking for ways to bring God back into my production with the sort of only way that I knew how to make music and how to produce stuff. So I found this guy, he's called Pastor T.L. Barrett, and he used to make his albums back in the 70s, but he was a pastor of a church, and in the surrounding areas and the people that came to his church from Chicago, there was some really big musicians in his church at the time that were super accomplished, that were kind of super well established. We're talking about guys that had been in bands like Earth, Wind and Fire, that were super big, heavy hitting bands at the time, and they were in his church. So he also had this youth choir going on, and I'm super into that, because when I was younger, I come from a poor background, and my mum put me in a choir because it was free and it was something to go to. And I look back on that and think that was such a good opportunity for me, because we got to sing in huge places in front of hundreds of people, and it was a good experience for me to look back on. But he was doing this work, and this good work, from obviously his faith was driving him to do this, and he did this track that I love called Nobody Knows, which was with the youth gospel choir that was in his church that would rehearse every Tuesday night. And the track is such a banger, because it's got so much soul, it's got so much rhythm. The drummer's got mad breaks that he like kicks out and stuff like that. So I strongly encourage you to check this guy out, Pastor T.L. Barrett. So he now obviously is being sampled by some big artists, so people like Lil Kana, Kanye West. So he is the original, he's the OG, he's the one who's doing this stuff back in the day that's still influencing people now, and at the time was never really accredited for it. But back in the 2000s and 2010s, when he was getting sampled, he just started making it big again. And this guy's got so much soul, such a cool guy. Check him out, Pastor T.L. Barrett. Highly encourage it. Awesome.